An old interview with John Lennon has resurfaced, and his words now sound hauntingly like a prediction of his own death, a chilling glimpse into the mind of a man who seemed to sense his fate long before it happened. Decades after his shocking murder outside his New York City home, Lennon remains one of the most influential figures in music history. On December 8, 1980, the world was shattered when the former Beatle was gunned down outside the Dakota, his Manhattan residence, as he returned home with Yoko Ono. His killer, 25-year-old Mark David Chapman, fired 5 shots, 4 of which struck Lennon in the back, ending the life of a man whose message had always been one of peace and love. It has now been nearly 45 years since that tragic night. Over the years, Chapman has offered disturbing insight into his motives, admitting that his crime was driven not by ideology, but by pure selfishness. He confessed that he was consumed by a craving for fame and infamy, saying that taking Lennon's life felt like a twisted path to becoming somebody. On the morning of the murder, he said he felt an unshakable conviction that the day would end in blood, an obsession that had been festering for weeks. While Chapman once claimed to be angered by Lennon's bigger-than-Jesus remark, his later testimony revealed a far more unsettling truth. It wasn't anger that drove him, but the delusional pursuit of significance. The irony lies in Lennon's own words years earlier. In a 1965 interview, he joked that the Beatles might die in a plane crash or be taken out by a lunatic. At the time, the remark was brushed off as typical Lennon humor, but in retrospect, it sounds heartbreakingly prophetic. Fans have since revisited his songs for signs of foreshadowing. From the whisper of "Shoot Me" in "Come Together" to the darkly titled "Happiness is a Warm Gun," Lennon's lyrics seem to echo an awareness of mortality. Even "Borrowed Time," released after his death, carried a poignant message, living on borrowed time without a thought for tomorrow. Whether by coincidence or intuition, Lennon often seemed to flirt with the idea of impermanence, as though he understood how fragile life truly was. Meanwhile, Mark David Chapman, now 70, remains behind bars, serving his sentence of 20 years to life. Despite numerous parole attempts and public apologies, the board continues to reject his requests, stating that he still shows no true remorse or empathy. His next opportunity for release won't come until 2027, but for millions of fans, the wound he left will never fully heal.